My friends, we are back and we are ready to rant about a brand new song. Cue the intro.
Ruby shoes, rosy cheeks.
This song is actually in a very, very, very spicy key that we have never used before. It is, my friends, D flat major. It has 5 flats: D flat, E flat, G flat, A flat, B flat, which sounds very dense and very complex until you start playing it, and then you see it's much more straightforward than you might think it is. I want you to keep this in mind. We will be using all of the 5 different black keys that you get on your keyboard. So if you go from one C to the next, you'll see that you have a set of 2 black keys and then a group of 3. We'll be using all of those. So the 2 and the 3. And then we will, along with that, include 2 white keys, F and C. So we have 5 black, 2 white. That's your D flat major scale. Let's play through it. We start on D flat. You find D flat by going from middle C. Middle C is the easiest to find. And go 1/2 step up to the black key that's right next to it. That's your D flat. So we both first hit the both black keys. So D flat, E flat, 2 black keys. It's time for our 1 white key, F. Now if you look forward on your keyboard, you'll see you have 3 black keys coming up. We're going to play all 3 of those. G flat, A flat, B flat. We now get to our second white key of the scale, C, A, and you're back at D flat. That's your scale. See, when you describe it, it sounds difficult. When you play it, it's kind of easy. Let's go again. D flat, E flat, F, 3 black keys. G flat, A flat, B flat, C, D flat. And now you know the D flat major scale. Go you. Let's talk about the chords in the song. We have a pretty standard progression with one spicy addition that happens in the chorus. I'm going to tell you about that when we get there. So we have the chords. On the 1, the tonic. The 4, the subdominant. Like that. That's better. The 5, the dominant. And the 6, which is our minor chord. If you remember, on the 1, 4, and 5 of a major scale, you have major chords. On the 6, you have a minor chord. So I start on the 1 on the tonic. In D flat major, that is D flat. We will build a chord using notes in D flat major. In this case, that is D flat, F, and A flat. Play all 3 of those together, get your D flat major or tonic chord. Let's move on to the 4, aka the subdominant. We will start by counting 4 up from D flat. Don't forget to count D flat 2, that's your 1. So D flat 1, E flat 2, F is the 3rd note of the scale, 4 is your G flat, which means our subdominant, aka the 4 chord in D flat major, is our G flat major chord. This one is fun because it has all black keys. You're going to play G flat, black key, B flat, black key, and D flat, black key. So it's all 3 black keys at once. That's your 4 subdominant chord. We now move to the dominant, which is 5. We can either count up from D flat again, or we can just go 1 up from G flat, because we know G flat was 4, so 1 up from that is A flat major chord. This one, more common than the other ones in this scale. We're going to build again a chord on A flat to get our dominant chord using the notes in D flat major. So A flat, C natural, that was one of our 2 white keys in D flat major, and E flat. So A flat, C, E flat is your A flat major chord. We have 1 chord left, which is our 6th chord, which is going to be a minor. If you remember from, I think I talked about this in the Lou video, is minor chords have like a sad quality to them. Major chords, happy, exciting, yay! So this is going to be our 1 sad chord in this song. Since we know that dominant was 5, we can just move 1 note up from A flat. So A flat was 5, 1 note up to find our 6. Or you can count up from D flat again. We can go D flat, E flat, F, 1, 2, 3. G flat 4, A flat 5, B flat 6, or 1 up from A flat is also B flat. So that is our 6th note of the scale. It will be a B flat minor chord. We will use all of the notes in the D flat major scale. You're going to play B flat, D flat, and F on top. If you play all 3 of those together, you'll hear it sounds kind of sad and somber, our minor chord. Yeah? Let's recap. 1, tonic, D flat major. 4 subdominant, G flat major, 5 dominant, A flat major, and 6, our minor chord, B flat minor. It's time to learn the progression. Let's do. Verse of this song is almost interpolating the dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da dum da dum, if you know that song. It's like a very common song. It's one of the first things that you learn on the piano, but usually play this in C major. So it's going to be that same progression. We'll go from 1 to 6 to 4 to 5. Super, super common progression. So we start on 1, D flat. Move down to 6, B flat. Another one down, or more down to get to 4. It's going to be G flat. 1 up to A flat. So that's like a super, super common chord progression in a major scale. So from 1 to the 6 to the 4 to the 5. That's your verse. You just loop that. You can do this. Now we get to the pre-chorus. Pre-chorus is a little bit more sad. I don't know why I did it like that, but it's sad, which means we will start it on the B flat minor chord. So we start on 6, B flat minor, move 1 down to 5, A flat major, another 1 down to G flat major, 4, 1 back up to 5, A flat major. Now we get to the chorus, which has the same progression looped 3 times in a row. And I like this one because it's a little spicy. We will start with our D flat major chord, the 1. And then we will play the same thing again, but instead of playing D flat on the bottom, we will play C on the bottom. So the top 2 notes stay the same. You still have F and A flat on the top, but you do C on the bottom. Down to 6, do you see how we're descending? Down to 6th, B flat minor. Then we're gonna skip down to G flat, up to A flat. That is your chord. You loop that over and over and over, and you'll hear as you play this, that added C when you move from G flat to C kind of adds a nice little tension and suspense that I think works really well with the melody. All right, I think we should play this. You got this. You can do this. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's do it.
Ruby shoes, rosy cheeks, skipping down Linden Street. Here's the bird sings along, joining in their morning song. Big ideas, little hands, dreaming up mighty plans. Waves hello to the sun, a new adventure has begun. There's pirates and princes and crocodile caves, and skies full of ships that the starlight engraves. I lay in my bed and I think of that girl, all of the magic she held in her world. If she saw us now, I wish I'd make her proud. Tell her the stories of wonders we found. Oh, I need her back, tracing her tracks, following maps, so I can catch a flight towards the second star. To the right, you can finish on D flat.